Hello, greetings to you. This is Touch Billions boss here, and today I'm gonna be doing a run through of the BINGX exchange, and this is a very new exchange, though it's been in existence for some years now. At the same time, they have been doing incredibly well, and I will just be doing a video on how and explain one or two features that we have here in this exchange. Now, I won't be using any pointer, so please, I would want you to pay attention to my voice. Trust me, if you pay attention to my voice, you should be able to see what I'm doing. Now, if you see here, I have a total assets here of $101 here in this exchange. Now, let's assume that you've logged in, you've downloaded the app, and you're in the platform here. And the platform here is totally zero, meaning the amount of money you have here is totally zero. So you can see here buy crypto, you can see here deposits. I would recommend you click on deposits. So once you click on deposit, depending on what you want to fund, but very popularly, a lot of people use USDT. So you want to tap on USDT. So once you tap on USDT, you will see select deposit network. So there are so many network here, but what you want to focus on is the second one, Tron TRC 20. So tap on it. When you tap on that, if you're doing it for the first time, you will see create wallet. But this wallet is already showing here. You can see those letters there, letters mixed with words there, wallet address. Is because I am I have created an account already before. So if you create that, you just click on copy here. You can see that right hand stuff here. Just click on copy there, and you can go to the exchange where you want to send the money from, or the wallet, depending where you have your money to withdraw, and within few seconds it should be here. So let's say normally I advise that if you want to fund, you can fund a minimum of $50 so you can be able to participate in the bonus they have. But apart from that, you can fund any amount. So now the next thing you want to click on, look at the top left there that has more of like a blue and black and white, or should I say cream color there. You want to tap on that. So I want to do one or two reviews about here. If you don't notice here, I have $70 worth of bonus that I would have access to, and I will explain how that is necessary. So if you look here, you can see my UID number, you can see Touch Billions here. If you click on the arrow close to that, you can be able to change your name. You can see nickname. If you tap on that, you can change your name there. That's where you can see Touch Billions. You can see homepage. If you tap on that, there's like a description you want to leave, the gender, depending if you want to do that, your location, your email should be there automatically if you use email in creating your account. So that is if you want to do that. Then also we have VIP. So this VIP, the essence of VIP, the VIP gives you one of the major thing here, apart from several other stuff. So is if you look down here, asset value, there's an amount of money you can actually have in the asset. So as a VIP zero, you can do between $50,000 and all that. Spots you can trade within 1 million volume. Futures trading you can trade within 10 million volume. Now, trading volume is different from trading amount, right? Trading capital is different, totally different. Now, if you look here at the voucher, let's say you have been able to I would, after I finish here, I'll show you how you can get your bonuses. But when you get the bonus, it does not mean that you have access to the bonus immediately. I just clicked on that. You can see that you have bonus of $50 that you can access, $10 you can access. That's a total of $70. But how do you access it? If you look at the event rewards for $50, you say maximum leverage 1x, complete 1,200 in futures trading volume to unlock, right? So for you to be able to unlock this, you need to so if you notice, here I have it reduced already. You can see I have 11,856. So as I trade, the volumes are being calculated. Now, what are trading volumes? Trading volumes are calculated as you interact with the platform. Let's say when you click here, click here, click here, in terms of creating a trade. When you create a trade, when you do stop loss, all those stuffs like that can also contribute to be your trading volume. So as you interact with the platform, but more importantly, as you trade, that's where it's being calculated. Most importantly, as you trade, it's not about the money you're using to trade, is the activities that is going on in the platform, in the exchange actually. So it same applies with every of these other bonuses here. You can see this bonus here is complete 2,000 futures. So the year this other one is 1,000. So as you're trading, if you get to 1,000, you unlock one. You get to 2,000, you unlock another one. You get to 12,000, you unlock the highest amount. So you can see that it's currently inactive. So let me go back. Then you can see the new user reward. That's how you get access to your bonuses. So you see there, you can come. If you look here, you see trade, first trade. I made my first trade. So if I click on open box and I click on open box again, I should be able to see what they have to offer. So $5 as well. If I click on collect, you get me? So each time you're interacting with the platform, there are bonuses that you can, what's it called? Get. So you see, I have claimed this, I have claimed this, I have claimed this. You understand? You get me? So if I go back, you see that my $70 has increased to $75. So if I tap on that as well, you see the $5 there. What requires me to get that is 1,500 futures trading volume. So as you trade gradually, you'll be getting closer to that. So I have 3 bonuses there. So the next thing here is your reward hub. Just almost same thing as sure, I will come back tomorrow. Say check in tomorrow for a bigger price. Congrats, you get 2 USDT bonus. Sure, I'll come back. So you get me. So these are just bonuses that you can get. Then verification, you should be able to do your verification. We have individual verification, we have entity verification. So I would say you should go for individual verification. So if you click on verification, there are a few things you should be able to present. You understand? You have your identity document. You understand? If you tap on that, then you have your selfie. You get what I'm trying to say? So depending on which of the documents that you have, you get me, you decide that as well. Depending on which of the documents that you have, you decide that. So at your own convenient time, you should be able to do this particular part one. So don't need of verifying as an entity. Then we have security center. This is very important. You can set your pass keys, withdraw without a verification code, meaning that you have your pass keys, whereby if you click on that, you can say create pass keys. So if I tap on that, I will first of all get this code. Then the pass key should be, maybe dependent, it could be 6 letter words or numbers or whatsoever that is, but you just create your passkey. You don't need to be doing verification all the time, because you just imagine what I mean by verification. If you click here, for you to do something, you need to get code for your SMS, to your phone, get code to your email. So that can also be very, very stressful. Then Google Authenticator is also something good as well that you can use to do that. It's very easy. There are informations out there that can help you know how you can do your Google Authenticator. Your email address is already there. You should be able to bind your phone number. So how do you bind your phone number? Is there. This is because I've done it. So if you click that, you will see that you need to do something like an animated verification by drawing something to a particular hole. Then you now get code from your email down to your personal account, phone or line. So once that is sent, you should be able to get, to verify that. Then your password, font password, very important for you to be able to withdraw. You need to be able to set your fund password. So it's like this is 6 letter word. So now this is whatever you want to do. If you want to withdraw, you want to take very critical decisions in your exchange. Even if somebody has access to your password and your username, the person can't do anything without your fund password. Then this is if you want to delete account. I don't want to delete my account. So then preferences, you can just check this out. Very simple practical functions as well. You can check that out. Then you can be able to contact their support, help center, feedback about BINGX. If you want to read about BINGX, about them, the version updates, the beta version, join community, and all that. You get me? So once you are able to have that there, you look at this top right there, you see something like a bell. You can tap on that. You can get notifications on coins that they are listing, futures coins they are listing, and so many other informations that you can get from there. So let's move forward to other very more practical section. So this is just me trying to help you understand that the platform is there and it's very easy to use. Now, if you look down here, you see that we have pep futures, favorites, and all that. So if I click on perpetual futures, this is majorly what we are doing. But at the same time, if you look down here, you see we have home, we have markets, we have trade, we have earn, and we have assets. So if you click on markets here, you can search for coins, and you can see spots, you can see futures, for example, depending on what you want to chart. Now, why these coins are here is because they are part of my favorites. How do you, if you have a coin that you always look out for, how do you add it to your favorites? You see this Ethereum down here. If I tap on it, remember, look here, let me go back. If you look, you see favorites here. I have only BTC that is there. So now if I click on perpetual, let's say I want to add another favorite and it's Ethereum, or let's say Solana. Solana has been going up, very good. So Solana, if I tap on that, now look at the top right there, you see something like a star. Now if you tap on that star, you can see how it's now yellow. If you go back and click on favorites, if you go back, okay, beautiful. So this is actually for futures. So you can be able to see that in your futures. I will get there, but let me click on sports actually. So let me go back. Don't worry, all these are just first instruction. If you're trying to trade sports, you can read that up later on, right? So if I come here and I'm able to add the favorites there, you should be able to see it among the various okay, look at it here, add favorites. So I can just tap this here, tap on this, come back here and go to favorites, and it's there. So at the down there where you have few favorites, you can add it, not add that there. You get me? So if you click on that, you can determine if you want to trade on spot or futures. But don't stress yourself with all this. Let me just help you make it easy and simple. Now, the main reason also why we're doing this video is for you to know how you can be able to trade futures. There's so many things that you can do on this platform, but we're going to make it very much easy and understanding. So let's say you are in the group and you are expected and you've gotten a signal. How do you trade that signal? Now we've spoken about how to get your bonus if you sign in. Now we're talking about how do you trade, which is also very important. Now, like I said, if you look down here, you see home, market, trade, earn, and asset. So what you should click on is what? Trade. Now, when you click on trade, you have to tap on it very well. You're going to see spots, you're going to see futures. So what we are focusing on here is futures. So I tap on futures, it will take us to what? Futures. You understand? So now I want to show you an example of a coin that's, a signal actually that was traded. Now look at this signal. Now this signal is 1000 PEPE USDT. Now, of course, BINGX futures, you're trading it in BINGX. Now, what is the entry? The entry is buy. They are saying you should buy, you should long the coin, right? You should buy, you should long the coin. Now that is a signal for this trade. Buy. Now this is just an example, right? This is just an example. Buy. So now once you look at this particular example, you can see that the leverage that is given here is what? 5x. But first, before you talk about the leverage, what is the coin? 1000 Pepe. So you now go over here, and if you look up here, we have API 3 USDT. So you want to tap on this. You want to tap on this and search for the coin 1000 Pepe, right? So once you search for that coin 1000 Pepe, you click on that. So once you click on it, you see how you search for a coin. Let's say we want to search for Ethereum. You click on the coin you have up there. You tap on that coin and you say Ethereum, in short ETH. You see Ethereum there, you tap on it, it's up there. So let me go back to 1000 what? 1000 PP Pepe, right? PEPE. Now, the next thing you want to ask yourself is that what is the leverage? Normally, we recommend using 10x leverage. So, but here in this signal, of course, look at the signal you're getting to know the leverage that you're expected to use. Now, you see here, leverage here is what? 5x. So, you want to come here. If you look here, we have cross, right? So, always leave it on cross. Then you look where you have 10x. You tap on that leverage. If what you want to use is 10x, you can actually leave it here on what? 10x. But if you want to change this, you just drag this. Now, this up part is you're saying that this up part is whatever signal you're taking, and let's say it is a buy. I want to use 5x leverage. You understand? So if you click on OK without changing the down part, and remember the signal that we have here, what is what? Buy is long. This is just an example. Is buy is long. So that 5x will only work for the buy signal when you click on open long on this green part here. But at the same time, if you want to change these two things at the same time, you can do that. Remember, you can increase it to as many leverage as possible, but always pay attention to risk management. So you can click that there. You can see that both leverages have changed for both buying up and what? Selling down. Now, the next thing you want to focus on is limits. Now, a signal can come and say limits. Now, when you do a signal and it shows limits, it means that you are setting that coin to a particular price, hoping that when the price gets to that, when the market, gets to that price that you have set, it can move to whatever direction that it's going to go. But of course, according to the analysis, you are hoping that it would move in your direction. Now, if you look at this here, the limit here is 0.0010673, right? So you see here we have markets. Market means that if you are if you're imputing the figures, I want to enter the market immediately, whatever price that it is. Why limit? Let's say, for example, price is at 5 and you're projecting that the market will go down, but price is currently at, let's say, 2. So you're saying that when price drops down to 5, you're projecting that the price will still go down more. Or you're saying that, okay, let's say price is at 6, and you're saying that if price goes up and gets to 5, it will drop down back. Maybe, for example, you're seeing a resistance. You get me? But limit is what you choose to, use. And when you impute that, you just have to have patience. Why market is immediately. So once you tap on this market, you click on limits. You understand? So once you click on limits, you want to impute the figures that are there, 0.0010673. So you impute that there, 0.00106 what? 673. You get me? 7 what? 3. So once you have that imputed, the next thing you want to do, if you look there, you see cost USDT. Always use 10% of your capital. Now, if you're using a coin, if you're trading a coin, if you see here USDT, let's say for example you came here and it is on by amount. You see here where we have 1000 PUP. It can be any of the coins you're trading. To make the thing easy for you, you can just tap there and click on buy USDT. It saves you a lot of stress. And you just draw this stuff here to use 10% of your account. 10% of your account. Now, the next thing you want to do is to set your take profit and your stop loss. Now you see there take profit and stop loss. Now when you tap on that, you can easily put your take profits here and your stop loss. But if you enter a trade, let's say at market price, you understand, because you're trying to rush in and enter the trade, you can be able to set your take profit and stop loss later on, which I will still explain. So let's say for example I want to enter this trade. Because of I'm entering this trade, I'll reduce my percentage to, let's say, 2%, because I've not done an analysis to know where this coin should be going. So I'm just using 2% of my capital, and I've imputed the figure. So I want to impute my take profits and stop loss. Now, if you see here, for example, you see the stop loss here. The stop loss should always be lower than the limits. So this is just an example. This is just an example that we're using to show this, right? This is just an example. You understand? But on a normal day, if you're choosing your stop loss, you understand, you look here. Okay, look here, for example, we're going to be using our take profits here as our stop loss, and our stop loss as our take profits. You get me? So just pay attention. So let's assume that the take profits here, because looking at this, this is what it is supposed to be. So I guess this is more of like a typographical error, but just follow me as I'm trying to impute it. So now, using our take profit, because the figures are there, our take profit as our stop loss. So now the stop loss there is 0.00101115. So you go to stop loss, you impute it there 0.0010 what? 115. And the other one is what? 10808. 0.00100808. You understand? Now, why? Because since we are buying, the stop loss should be lower than the current price, and the take profit should be higher than the current price. So that's why we interchanged that. So let's say, for example, I'll just click on buy, right? I want to click on buy. So I'll click on buy. The price of the buy order is higher or equal to the best ask price. Just continue order. So done. So if you see that they're just showing you a preview, you say okay. So once you do that, now I actually imputed this order by the current what's it called, by the current price, you understand, to be able to show you what I mean by take profits and stop loss. Now, if you look here, for example, I want to show you, if, for example, you entered a trade at market price, right? How you can also impute your take profit and stop loss. You just come here, look at take profit, stop loss. You impute that here, and you see we have take profit here, trailing TP, and we have position, take profit, and stop loss, right? So you can be able to impute your parameters here. If you click on stop loss, you can impute your parameters here. If you click on take profits, you can just click on the tool, so you can be able to see your parameters. So when you impute your numbers here, 0.00, which is take profit, 0.00101080, you can see that, for example, this is just an example. Remember, I'm using 2x leverage, so it's very little. So if if it gets to 23%, I'll make $0.45. This is just an example. Then stop loss is 0.0010, 0.00101115. So we lose if the market goes against me by 9.774%. I will lose 0. Some. So this is just how you do that, and you can just click on OK. Your figures will be imputed. You can see down here. Look at down here, position TL, where you're seeing close to the take profit stuff. You can see those figures there are imputed there. Those figures are imputed there. So this is how it's done, right? So I'm going to click on cancel here because I'm leaving this. So one more thing. Now, for example, you're going to hear things like take partials, right? Now, if you see here, I'm losing 0.0084 whatsoever. But if you hear words like take partials, maybe you're trading and you're currently making profit of $50 and you're told to take partials of 50%. Look here, you're going to see close. Once you click on close, you would see best market price. Leave it that way. You don't need to touch that. You just leave it that way. Then the only thing you're going to adjust is this thing here. So if you want to take 27% or 50% of whatever you're trading, you get me? If you look here, I have 0.0075. You look there. If I take partials of 50%, for example, the figure will reduce by 50%. You can see that it has reduced to 33 something. So this is me actually taking partials of loss. But actually, that is what you should do. Then if you now hear take partials and move your stop loss to break BE, that is break entry. You understand? So you will now click on take profit and stop loss again. Then where you have stop loss here, look at this price. Look at here. 1000 PEPE USDT cross 5x average open price. That is a price you entered the market at, right? So remember this price, you come to stop loss and impute that price. But now I can't impute the price because this trade is not yet in profit. You have to be in profit before you do that. But you now input it on stop loss here. That is where you input the price. I hope you're following me. You understand? Then most times some people ask, how do I know if I'm making a profit or not? First of all, this is where you know if you're making profit. You see the figure, you can see I'm losing 1%. But another thing that you may want to get some pictures, like look at this thing here, like something like this now. You can see that. You get me? Well, how do you get it? Look at the right-hand side here. The same line where you have 1000 PP USDT. Look at this thing that is like a circle with something inside. If you, at this top, by this center right here, close to close all, under close all, look at it here. If you tap on it, you can see these figures here. You can even save it to your phone and maybe share with your people. A lot of people love sharing this when they're in profit, but when they're in loss, they don't like sharing it. So that's very, very interesting. So this is just how you do this. So now let me show you the limit part. You get me? So I'm going to choose a coin. Let's say I'm going to choose Solana, for example, right? I'm going to choose Solana. Now, because this coin we actually entered in took us by market. So I want to really show you by Solana. So this is the last example we're going to be having. This is the last example we're going to be having. Order price. So I am here. We have isolated. Look at it there at the top here. After we've chosen Solana, we came here. We searched for Solana up here. SOL Solana. You can see that we tapped on it. Then isolated. We're going to change that to what? Cross. Then you click on OK. Then the leverage, you're going to tap there and reduce it to 10 because that's what we are always using, especially for those who are just starting newly. Then the limit is on limits. Now look at the price of Solana Pro. Solana is currently on $104. So I'm saying, okay, if this market gets to 100, right, I would want to, okay, let's put it this way, it's currently at 105. So let's say 104, sorry. Let's say if it currently gets to 106, right? I want to short, that is, I want the market to go down. Then I want to use 10% of my capital, right? I want to use 10% of my capital to enter this trade. Then now your stop loss, since you're saying that you want the market to go down, right? So your take profit should be lower. Are you following it? That's how the signal will come. So you say, okay, if the market gets to 106, okay, if it starts going down, if it gets to 103, I want to take profits, right? If it gets to the stop loss, if it gets to 106 and it keeps going up, if it gets to 107, I want to, stop my loss. Then what are you going to choose? You're going to choose open short, right? So if you tap on that, the minimum amount, okay, the minimum amount, so we're just going to increase this up here. They are saying that the minimum, because of the figure we're entering the trade with, so we're going to bring this up to, let's say, 50% of the amount. So I will now click on open short. So once I click on open short, you see the figure here. I'll tap on it here. Once I tap on it, success. Now look at these open orders. Open orders. We have some orders here. So once I tap on these orders, you see this Solana here. You see even the Pepe that we have, because when you set your stop loss and take profits, it will be here. So you pay attention so you don't go and mistakenly cancel the stop loss and take profits you have in a trade. But more importantly, look at this stuff here we have here. You can see open shorts of Solana price 106 when it's currently at 105. Now look at this take profit and stop loss. You can edit it by clicking on that stuff here. So you can also see what you imputed. So if it gets to 103, according to the amount I mentioned the market with, I'll make $12. If it gets to 107, maybe it does not go in my direction, I will lose $4. You understand? So I believe that you should, with this video, you should be able to understand every single thing I've said. Thank you very much, and always feel free to, if you've gained value, I would appreciate you to subscribe to our channel. I appreciate you to turn on the notification button, so whenever we post another video, you can be among those that can benefit from the value. So thank you very much, and God bless you.